Let's talk yoga. So we are talking, it's kind of funny. It's so funny, Sue, because it's like how we left off years ago. But I wanted to start again in January. We did the first chakra. The first chakra is all down. It's like our base. That's like what grounds us. That's like the bottom of our spine. That's like the energy of earth. That's our connection. They say that that's your childhood, so you carry a lot down there. Lots of people, if they've had traumas and stuff, that's stuff you have to work out in your first chakra, because that's your security and stability. And without foundation in anything, you really, you shouldn't build. You really shouldn't. You should get that strong foundation with whatever it is, so that when things do get, topsy-turvy, which life always does, every day always does, that's the whole practice too, when we have these awesome, like ecstatic times, which we all do, I hope. Say, okay, well, that's not gonna last. Be okay with that. And then when things get like so unbearable, when you think you can't, like, I will be honest, you guys know, I went through something this week that I feel like I don't know how I'm going through it. Super, super hard. But I can actually, and I'm not detaching myself, because I understand what that is too, because I've done that before too. I'm not detaching myself. I'm just noticing that this is a really, really tough time, and this too shall pass. And that there's so many good things. I hate to say that in a bad way, but as a spiritual being, there's so much beauty and light that's been coming from this whole situation. As terrible as
Those eagles were amazing.
The eagles, I mean, it's just, and there's so many things like that. So if you're open,
and you need these verbal reminders to make you realize how you're supposed to live.
Period.
Period.
Drop the mic. What they say? Mic drop. Because it's the truth. And I think my husband, he was broken open. He was completely broken open. And weird things have been happening. Like, weird things happen to me all the time. And I can tell, I've told you guys both, so I'm open to it. And I don't question it anymore. I don't deny it anymore. I know it's all around us. It's a mystery. It's a great mystery. It's a beautiful mystery. And it's so beautiful and open when, it's like, it eases the suffering because you're not so afraid. Like, you feel protected. You feel like you're within the cocoon of this love. Like, you know what I wrote down, and this is a good time to say it. About like letting go, like whether the thoughts, whether they're, I don't know, we have impressions, whether they're people that leave these marks on us. Sometimes it's just better just let it go. Like, let it go. Things are going to come in and out. And I love this. The ocean does not hold on or let go. It oceans. Like love loves. It's just like just be. Like, don't worry about all the things and stuff, just be within that appreciation. Like, I know so many it's just out of our control. So just be okay with that, but be open to whatever is. And I know, like, my husband had a sign, like, couldn't deny it. And now he's like asking the questions. He's like, so sometimes people need to be broken open for their step on their journey. I'm not going to explain why this tragic thing had to happen. I know that I'm going to be a lot closer to a lot more people right now. And they're part of my life for a reason. And we're on this journey together now for a reason. So I'm just going to be with it. And I know here right now, that's all I can do. So the first chakra was our security, our foundation, our stability. And then you work up to the second chakra. The second chakra is where we can have a little more fun, where we'll have a little more forgiveness for ourselves, be a little more creative. Not be so, like, I feel like the first chakra is more like, all right, let's get to work. let's figure out what we're dealing with. You know, you can only be your own self-healing system. Like, it's all work on ourselves. Like, so, okay, we've done the grounding. I'm looking at it with the lens of I have some healing to do maybe. Now let's work up here. This is more of like, who am I? My creativity. This is the womb area between the navel and the groin. This is your passion area. This is your zest for life area. It's your pelvis. I always say like a pelvic bowl that holds your hips, your lower back, your sacrum, all this area, and it's energy. Like, if you think of like everything else, when you see light reflections and energy like that, think of yourself as just this like line of energy from the top to the bottom, just like scrolling colors of energy, if you can. If that's something you can do in the yogic system, that's what they teach us, that we have a physical body, which you can touch and feel. We move that, and we do exercises for that. We'll do that in a few minutes. Then you have an energetic body. That's kind of something you can't touch, but you can manipulate it with your breath and feel certain things with your breath and your energy. And they say that's like your chakra system. And then you have your mental body. That's like your intellect. That's how you get from here to there with your mind, and you know all these things. That's your mental body. Then you have your, like, I don't know your discernment. Like, there's, when we do the awareness where you notice yourself doing things, like, who was that witness? It's that part of you. And then we have this part where all that kind of just like fades away, when you can just kind of like let it all go and be pure bliss. That's like the goal, is to get to that part. And it can happen. So just a little more before we get moving. So this is our creative part. This is related to welcoming intimacy, whether it's friends, whether it's nature, just this connection with what is. It's kind of just like really having some love for yourself. Love for yourself, not being hard on yourself, not saying I can't. It says I can. Or what do I like to do? What lights me up? Whether it's painting, whether it's reading, whether it's going outside for a walk with your animals, something like that. So that's what we're going to focus on. It's all this area. It's the color orange. And when we do the meditation, like we started it on Monday night, it's the word Vam. Okay? Vam. All right. So we are going to start with, let's do a little joint freeing series. So we're going to get on our mats, and our legs are going to be out in front of us. We'll do the breathing meditation at the end. All right, so this is where we're just going to do joint freeing. So we're going to sit up nice and tall. Like, our sit bones are going to be sitting down, maybe slight bend in our knees if you need to. Feet are flexed. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Then bring our hands behind us. You just open up the heart and look back. Inhale here. Exhale, just move your head. Just bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, head goes back. Exhale, chin to chest. Two more, just like that. Exhale, and then just like release the hands a little bit. We're just going to move the toes now. So as we inhale, we're going to flex the toes towards you. Exhale, point the toes as far as you can. Inhale back. Exhale. Two more times, just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to bring our feet together as close as you can. Your knees are going to be together, and then we're just going to fan them out to the side, to the outer edges, try to meet. Not completely, but that's where we're going. And inhale, open them up. Really open them up as much as you can. Exhale, back together. So we're just moving the feet, freeing our joints. Exhale together. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to hug that left knee in. Nice and tight. We're gonna just lift the heel. We're just gonna circle the ankle around to the left. Keep breathing. Hear the crackles. Snap, crackle, pop. Go the other way. So quiet without music. With the music, it doesn't sound good on Zoom at all. We'll get back to in-person soon, everybody. Outside of the lake when all the signs. All right, straighten that left leg. Right knee comes in. Same thing on this side. Circling back and forth. I don't know if you're on a carpet or what you're on at home, Erin, but if you can get to a place where you can slide, we're just gonna go, we're gonna come wide-legged. You can probably go on the side, so you can, yeah, it's so nice, yeah. So we're just like in a wide-legged here, and our hands come behind us, and then with our right toes, they come in towards the midline, and then turn them out. So if you're sliding that right leg in and out. Breathing in and exhaling as you go out. Maybe 2 or 3 more times, and then you can repeat or do the other side. Okay, left leg, left toes turn out and back. Just opening up the hip. Get some range of motion there. So much easier on the hardwood. Okay, a couple more times, and then we're going to meet in cat-cow. So tabletop position. Our wrists are going to come underneath our shoulders, our knees, under our hips. And then we're just going to take our fingers and we're just going to bring them all the way back toward your knees, if you can. And then just breathe here. Press your palms into the mat. Feel the stretch. Maybe make some minor micro movements front and back if that feels a little good. Don't force anything. Don't overstretch. Just breathe into it. 2 more big breaths. Okay, release the hands. Cat-cow here. So we're belly down. We're going to inhale, lift up. Exhale, tilt the pelvis, really round the back, chin to chest. Bow to your own heart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, we're going to be here for 5 breaths, nice and slow. Just match it to your breath. Long, deep inhale. Long exhale. Okay, we're going to take that right heel and kick it straight back. And then we're just going to bend the knee and we're going to flex that foot and just kick that right heel up. Try to keep those hips exactly where they are. Just inhale and exhale as you lift up. And then 1 more just like that. And then inhale, lift up. Exhale, round your back. Bring that right knee right to your forehead. Inhale, kick it out. Exhale, round. Just the knee is kicking out. We're not doing anything with our hands. Our hands are still down on the mat. Just kicking in and out. Okay, knees wide, toes together, all the way back into child's pose. Fingers reach towards the front of the mat. Forehead softens down. Big inhale. Big exhale. Maybe let it go out of your mouth. Big inhale. Exhale out the mouth. Okay, fingertips, lift the gaze. Left arm comes out to a T. We're going to just thread it underneath. Slowly come down to that left shoulder, left ear. Right arm reaches towards the front of the mat. Just sink here, melt. Breathe. With each breath, soften just a little bit. Okay, right hand's gonna come back, left arm's gonna sweep all the way up towards the side, just hold here, breathe. Big inhale, exhale, left hand comes out, down, right arm comes out, underneath, slowly make your way down to that right shoulder right here, left fingertips reach. And just melt and breathe. Maybe you sit those hips down towards the heels a little bit more. And breathe. One more big breath. Left hand comes back, right arm's gonna sweep all the way up. And just hold here for a breath. Awesome job. Right hand comes in. Knees are gonna come together. We're gonna sit back on those heels. And those fingers are gonna come out. We're gonna fan the fingers up right up in front of us. You can see it like this. All right, we're just gonna flex the fingers a little bit. Just feel the stretch here. Big inhale. Exhale, just point the fingers down. Inhale, lift them up. We're just moving the fingers. Exhale down. The rest of our joint freeing before we get flying. Exhale down. Okay, elbows are going to come together, palms are facing up. And we're just going to try to keep the forearms together as you inhale, just lift those fingers away from each other. Exhale, bring them back together. Inhale, fan away. Exhale back. 2 more. Great job. Okay, release the hands out in front of you. Inhale. Exhale, hands come back to shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, great job. I forget that your knees just always, yeah.
I know.
And yeah, great. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Arms come out to goddess. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale down. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale down. You can just do that just sitting like that, or sit in Indian style, just to do a twist. So bring your right hand to your left knee. And then your left hand is going to come behind you and twist. I'm trying to mirror, but I don't know if it's working. We're just twisting over, looking over that shoulder. Big inhale. Big exhale here. One more big inhale. Exhale. Release that. Come to the other side. And just twist over that shoulder and breathe. Okay, head's gonna come to center. We're just gonna do some stretches for our neck. So we're just gonna look left to right. Just inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Then bring your chin to your chest. Big inhale. Exhale, just bring that right ear over to that right shoulder and breathe. Okay, roll that chin down and over to the other side. Breathe here. Okay, circle it back. We're going to meet in downward facing dog. I'm just going to pedal out the feet. Start to waken up the body a little bit, feeling alive. Saying hello to things that feel a little bit tight. Pedaling everything out. All right, we're just gonna look towards the hands, walk towards the front of the mat. Big bend in the knees, forward fold, hang heavy, cup the elbows, rock side to side. Release any tension. Okay, slowly release those hands. We're slowly gonna make our way all the way up into our Tadasana pose, which we're just gonna feel all four corners of our feet grounded into the mat. Our shoulders are gonna try to come away from the ears. Our hands are down alongside us. Feeling strong, that low pelvic bowl's tilted a little bit so that your core is engaged, your belly's engaged. Stand up nice and tall here, feeling the energy come through the earth into the front of the feet, tops of the feet, front of the body. Bringing that breath all the way up along the front of the body and then down the backside up the heels. Breath comes in through the top of the feet, front of the body travels all the way up and around and down the back of your body. The color orange. The mantra is VAM. Just envision that color orange just circulating throughout every cell of your body. Bright, vibrant color, energizing, passion, zest. Okay, flutter open the eyes, meet me at the front of the mat for our first flow. We're gonna inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold. Hands come to our shins as we come up for an inhale for a flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step all the way back with that right foot. We're going to lower that right heel down, and we're just going to make our way up for warrior two. Here we're nice and strong, warrior two, looking over those left fingers. Inhale. Exhale, hands come up to meet. Straighten that front leg. Exhale, back down, gaze over that left middle finger. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now this time, just reverse your palm, keep that front knee bent, and reverse your warrior. And breathe here, big inhale. Exhale, that left elbow comes out to that left knee, that right arm's gonna go alongside, reach towards the side of the wall, where the wall and the ceiling meet. Maybe look towards that hand. Awesome job, look towards that left foot, frame that left foot, we're gonna step back into plank. We're gonna hold and plank for a breath. Knees down, belly down, elbows stay close into the body as we come all the way down to the mat. From here, our arms are going to come out alongside. As we inhale, we're going to inhale our arms up, we're going to do it with our breath in our heart. So inhale up, exhale down. Two more, just like that. Inhale up, exhale down. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, hands come behind, push back into child's pose. Awesome job. Inhale, come up, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Look towards the front of the mat, come to your tippy toes, walk towards the front of the mat. Bend in the knees. Hang heavy here, ragdoll, maybe rock side to side. Shake your head yes, shake your head no, release any tension. Zombie all the way up. Last thing to come up is your head. Nice and slow. Come into your Tadasana pose. Feel the earth, feel all four corners of your, I almost like dial in. Like, I don't know if you see me where like my heels come out, so I kind of feel like I'm like almost like screwed into my mat. So I'm nice and strong, my legs are engaged. Then my pelvis is tilted a little bit just to make sure all this is engaged. Then I try to keep my shoulders away from my ears, my heart's open, and I breathe. Crown of my head is lifted as I root down through my heels. As I breathe in, it's from the top of my feet, and it travels all the way in front of my body, all the way up and down. It's cleansing breath, the color orange. The mantra is Vam. 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 Okay, we're going to knee at the front of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Hands to shins, about halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step all the way back with that left foot. That left heel's gonna lower down. We're gonna make our way into our warrior two this way. I'm gonna turn around. See me? Gaze is over that right middle finger. That knee is as much over that ankle as you can get it without going too far forward or too far back. Nice and strong here. Inhale, straighten that leg, arms come up, hands meet. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Exhale down. Two more. Reverse the palm, keep that knee bent, reverse your warrior. Big inhale. Exhale, that right elbow meets the right knee, left arm sweeps alongside towards the side wall. Maybe look towards the fingertips. Okay, frame that right foot, step back into plank. We're nice and strong here in plank. From here, we're just gonna come down to our right knee, and we're just gonna swing that right foot out to be like a kickstand. And then from here, there's gonna be a straight line. So I want you to bring your right hand under your shoulder. So I'm like in a straight line. And then I got my hand, my knee, my foot. And then I come on up like this. And from here, we can stay here and just lift the hips, look towards the fingertips. If you feel nice and strong here, maybe you can stack those feet and come into your side plank. We're not forcing that. I'm just giving options. Knee stays down. Hold here, breathe. Awesome job. One more big inhale. Exhale, hands come down. We're going to step back into chaturanga. So from here, we're in plank. You do knees down, belly down, or come down into your chaturanga. Press into the mat for cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet. Okay. Look towards the front of the mat. Walk towards the front of the mat. Here we're going to come into chair. So our knees, our ankles are together, our knees are together. We're going to open our hearts. Arms are going to come up alongside. Big inhale here. Exhale, forward, go over those feet. Bend to the knees if you need to. Okay, root to rise. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit back into that chair. Hearts open. We're not here for long. We can do anything. Big inhale. Exhale. Press into those heels. Inhale, arms up. Maybe exhale, just do a slight back bend. Those hips come forward. Gaze goes back. Big inhale. Exhale, hands come to heart. Take a breath here. Exhale, good job. Doing good, we're back to yoga. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit back into that chair. Maybe bring your hands to heart. Lift that right heel. Press that down, lift the left heel. Press into the both heels, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And do that again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit back into those heels. You're here in chair. See if you can lift that right heel. See if you can lift that left heel. Toe stand. Okay, press into the heels all the way up, or if you want, you can see you can go all the way down onto your toes.
But you can't
Open
see
it,
that.
she's doing it, so I'm gonna open up your knees. Exhale in, and then press all the way up. Exhale. All right, good. So we're into our Malasana, which you can do. I remember you can do this, and
Don't just.
Yeah,
no,
I
I
remember.
know.
because we're just working on crow pose. I know she's been working on crow, so we're gonna just do a little bit of warm up for this. So Malasana, get a drink of water, get whatever you need, Erin. I just want to show you where we've been going and working on. So like when this is just a demonstration. So here I am in downward facing dog. I bend in my knees. I can either step up like this and then come up, or you could just stay here where I am, go like this and come down like that. So that's the yogi squat.
Okay,
I've been doing
that's
it.
not frog. Frog's different.
Frog's a little different, but this is, it's not, we're still getting the opening and closing of the hips. We're preparing for that. We're gonna do that 5 times, and then we're gonna do crow. So with crow, it's when we hit a shelf, like with right here, and we come in here.
Oh,
This is crow.
okay.
So, but we're still getting that whole movement of, so I think for you, because you haven't been doing it for the past few months like we've been doing, I think the best thing for you today to start is you're in downward facing dog. You look, bring this here, go like this. See if you can do that, because that's opening that up. Take your time, okay? Erin, for you, I just from downward facing dog, just do those hops into Malasana, and with each one, if you want to try crow, do it. So I think I'm just gonna do like a little sequence into crow 5 times. All right, so then
Let me just.
yeah, you're doing your own.
Okay.
So,
And that's outside our hands, right?
yeah. Yeah, and then my feet, my toes go out, my heels come in. And then I open up my heart here, and then press into my heels all the way. And exhale. It's a workout, it's a whole sequence.
And again, it's a little bit of
So-
a balance thing
so-
for me.
So, and if that hurts, the open and closing go in different ways like that, because we want to strengthen and stretch, we don't want it to hurt, so I think those movements might be okay. If you don't think so, don't do it. So,
Obviously, yeah.
see that part, or from here, just stand here like this, with your toes out, your heels in, and just like we just did in that chair pose, see if you can like just sit down, and then up. Maybe that's a good place to
I
start.
think so.
I think that's a good place to start.
Very strong in that.
So we'll strengthen there.
Yeah.
So that's what we'll do, we'll strengthen there. That's good though, because that's still a workout. We can do goddess, where we're like all the way out like this. That's a
We'll
big
stay with
stretch.
there.
Yeah, she's
Stay
good.
with
She
there.
knows where she's going. We've been working on it. We're all good. Because what we're doing is a half moon pose, which I can work on you because you have, I can use blocks with you. So it's just that movement of opening up the hips. These are all set. Just do.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. How are we doing with the time? 12, yeah, we're good. All right. So you might as well, if you're gonna be coming every week on Wednesday, you might as well get right into the groove of what we're doing. So we're working on half moon for the, so I pick one pose for the month. And by the end of the month, we're bored of it. In the beginning of the month, which is this week, we're like, I'll never be able to do that. So
Okay.
that's, I'll never be able to do that,
Okay.
except for Erin has done it before. So let's just do a flow. I just want you to have your block ready for when we come into our, I'll show you what half moon is, okay? And what we can do today is just kind of try to balance on one foot, like this. This is where we'll probably start. Find your drishti, that's that point of the floor that's not moving. And I'm probably gonna have you, like, we'll do a little slow, but we'll probably come into just this for today. So balancing on just one foot, even if you just lift right there, even if you just lift like that for 5 breaths is what your goal should be today,
Okay.
okay?
Yep.
So we're not there yet, but when we get there, that's where I want you to be. Because her and I are gonna get into the half moon pose. That's how I started, it's a balancing thing. It's direct your mind, so I'm directing my mind to a spot that's not moving. And then I play around with my balance. And then I connect to my breath. So it's so many different like steps. All right. But she's doing good. Oh, she's in her half moon. Well, okay. All right, we're just gonna come into half moon. We're not there yet. So everybody meet in front of our mat. Cool. Here we go. We're gonna do a little flow before we wind down. And I'll take us through a nice meditation today. It'll feel great before we get back to work or wherever we have to go. Okay, inhale, arms up. Exhale, slide it all the way down, let it go. Hands to shins, halfway left. Exhale, plant the hands, step all the way back with your right foot. Lower that right knee down. Press into that left heel and inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands come back, tuck that back toe, step back into plank. This is where we come down, knees down, belly down, or chaturanga. Cobra, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Knees down, belly down, inhale, look up. Yep, this is good, this is good. Exhale, round it up. Inhale, belly down, look up. Exhale, round the back. Step forward with that left foot. Take that block if you can get it. Me too. We're gonna stand up into our half moon or standing balance pose here. Try to stack those hands.
Yes, this has to be straight.
Yep. If that feels good, Erin, maybe you reach back for that right foot. And grab that right foot. And then open up and look over that right shoulder. Press the foot into the hand and then open up. Okay.
I was just gonna say, my goodness, is worse on that.
And that's another thing we realized. I can always do something on
My
one side and not the
side.
other.
But when I was coming all the time, I was getting.
Well, that's it. You haven't been back in months too, so we're going
We've
to
done our
balance.
yeah.
For you, so we'll get us back in balance.
I think I didn't.
You okay?
Oh, wow.
So, from there, okay. And then we'll all meet back standing, do the other side. All right, but it's a balance, it is.
Sure is.
We get it once after we do it, everything's a practice and everything with love, discipline, and consistency. Inhale, halfway left. It's the consistency part that helps. Exhale. Step all the way back with that left foot. Lower that left knee down. We're going to press into that right heel as we inhale and breathe. Exhale, plant the hands. We're going to tuck that back toe. We're going to step back into plank here. Then we come down to our knees, belly down, or chaturanga flow. Elbows hug in as we inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Knees down, belly down, inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Cat-cow. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Right foot's gonna come in between the hands. This is where we're gonna step up into our balance or into our
tumble down.
Wherever we meet each other, wherever we are today, that is where we are. And if you come into your half moon, maybe reach back to that foot. And open up, maybe you tumble down. It's all practice. Wherever we go, we try to get 5 breaths. Well, that was good.
That's a good try.
Yeah. All right. Try to stay hydrated. I'm gonna stay hydrated. Your lips, if the heat is
I know, Jeff lips.
All right, awesome. All right, let's come down to a seat. Let's spread our legs out. As far as you can get them. Sit up nice and tall. Then maybe just kind of fold over. I can't go this far, like some people can go all the way down to the mat. This isn't a strong point for me, which makes me realize I need it a little bit. Sometimes if you can maybe get your peace fingers around your big toe. Just breathe here. Maybe see if you can bring your right arm down and bring that left arm to sweep alongside maybe. Just open up here. Use the core, come all the way up. That left arm comes down alongside, that right arm sweeps over. Maybe look under the armpit, open up here. Use the core, come on up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, walk. Just hinge at the hips and just walk the fingertips out as far as you can get them. And then just melt over. And just breathe here. Okay, walk the hands back. Just gonna bring that left foot in between, so just left foot hugs into the right thigh, and then just kind of like lift your hips so you're kind of squared off over that right leg as much as you can. And then just inhale up, hinge at the hips, exhale, forward fold, land wherever you land, not forcing anything. Just breathe. Slowly walk the hands back. Come on to the other side. Left leg goes out. Right foot hugs in, and then I just kind of try to see if I can square off that left leg a little bit. Then I inhale up, lengthen. Exhale, hinge and forward fold. And breathe. Release the grip. Come back. Come all the way back onto your backs. Reach for the outsides of the feet. Come into your happy baby pose. Flex the feet, rock side to side. Get funny. Who cares? Breathe. No cares. Free of any cares. I was like, whatever, bitches, and the bitches, whatever. Funniest thing I've ever heard. All right, bend in the knees, then the heels are gonna come down, and we're just gonna make a figure 4. So our right ankle's gonna come over to that left knee, and then maybe take that hand and just open up the hip a little bit, and then interlace those hands behind that left thigh. And flex that left foot. Yeah, it's kind of like you interlace and then you feel the stretch. Maybe you come up and like you hug the left knee a little bit and then you slowly come down. You just play around with it until you feel that stretch all on the outside of that right hip, outside of that right leg, the groin, glute. Okay, release the grip. The hands are gonna come out to a T, and we're just gonna slowly, this is a core exercise, so we're slowly gonna lower that left heel down and tap it, and then lift it back up. So our lower back is grounded to the mat. This is all core work in here. Just inhale, lift, and lower. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now take your time. So we're going to place that left foot down, and with your right foot, we're slowly guiding that left knee, nice and slow, over to the right. We don't force anything. Once you find your place, that's where you stop and just breathe. And maybe you take your gaze over those left fingertips. Just melt here and breathe. Releasing any tension, any thoughts, just label them as thoughts. We are not our thoughts. We are not this body. There's something so much more divine, great mystery. Okay, release that right foot. And then we're slowly gonna unravel and then bring our head to center. We're gonna windshield wiper those knees left to right. Nice big windshield wipers. Left to right. Breathing, inhaling and exhaling. All right, when we're ready, our heels are gonna come closer to our glutes. And then we're just gonna bring that left ankle over that right knee. We're gonna interlace our hands to this side. And bring our shoulders down. Maybe flex that right foot. Just so you can really feel that stretch. This is like a pigeon pose, but on our back. And just breathe into the stretch. When you're ready, release the grip, but keep the legs just the way they are. Your core is going to stay engaged. Your lower back is grounded to the mat. And you're slowly going to descend and lower that right heel down. See if you can touch the mat. And then inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Now lower that right foot down and nice and slow guide that right knee over to the left with that left foot. Not forcing anything. Once you get into your twist, bring your gaze over the right fingers. Melt here. One more big inhale. Big exhale. Release that left foot. Do those big windshield wipers back and forth. And then we're just gonna take our time, come into our final resting pose, into our final Shavasana. Legs are gonna go out. Toes will fan out to the sides. Take whatever final movements to get nice and comfortable. Just go through a little experience before we move on through our day. Little journey through the body. As I mention it, just bring your awareness to that part of the body. Say the part to yourself and then just feel that part just soften and ease. Practice is going to begin on the right side. Right hand thumb. Second finger. Third finger. Fourth finger. Fifth finger. palm of hand, back of hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Moving down the awareness to the back of the body, the heels, the calves, lower back, upper back, the entire spine, shoulder blades, back of the neck, back of the head, top of the head, forehead, right temple, left temple, right ear, left ear, your eyebrows, your nostrils, your cheeks, your lips, lower lip, upper lip, both lips together, chin, jaw, throat, collarbone, chest, navel, pelvic floor, the whole right leg, the whole left leg, the whole right arm, the whole left arm, the whole face, the whole head, the whole torso, the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. Start to just notice the awareness of the breath coming in through the nose, into the chest, into the belly, as it rises and falls with each inhale and each exhale. Start to just waken up the body, movement, whatever might feel good. The breath is so important. The breath can heal us. The only thing we can guarantee is that we come in with an inhale and we leave with an exhale. Sometimes we take it for granted. So take a big inhale. Everything we want to bring into our lives, health, potential, positivity, and exhale, release anything that doesn't serve us. Like a phone call when I just let it go. Anything that we don't need to bring with us any longer. Take our time, we'll make our way to a seat. No rush, absolutely no rush. We're one person here. Now Aaron has to get back to work, so we'll just close out with let us be the presence, let us be the light. Let us not go off track. Stay true to our journey, our path. The inner light, inner guide for my journey. So grateful for the inner divine in you. Namaste. And I'll see you soon, Zoomy.
Thanks, Kateri.
Welcome.
Take care, girl. I'm gonna try to jump in on Zoom Sunday morning.